Box to the Beat is a VR rhythm game, but should you choose this one, I'll be going over what it offers and hopefully help you decide if this is the game for you. Let's start off with the gameplay. It's very similar to other rhythm games. You hit the colours with the corresponding hands while dodging objects coming towards you. With this game though, power is somewhat important, as the stronger the hit, the more score you get. During the game you will have to punch in different directions, such as straight, to the side, upwards. Again, this has all been done before and doesn't really bring anything new to the playing field. During your time playing you'll also level up your pet dragon, and over the course of its levels you'll notice it changing, which is pretty cool as it gave me something to work towards outside of just trying to beat my score on the songs. There are other modes which are dynamic. This one adds 3 portals, all with objects coming towards you. Arcade, which increases in difficulty when you hit certain objects. These add another way to play the game, but I just found myself playing the normal mode. As mentioned earlier, strength somewhat plays a big part in this game and increases the score the harder you hit. Yet when you reach level 10 you unlock the Beast modifier, which only registers hard hits and nothing else. This modifier nearly made me throw my shoulder out as it wasn't picking up my hits, and I'd say I was hitting quite hard. Personally I think this modifier needs to be tweaked a little. As for the soundtrack, I couldn't see any big bands or artists, now I know. However, the tracks that are on there are pretty solid and I cannot fault them. There is a good range of genres such as rap, electronic, metal and many more. There is also a good variety of songs with and without vocals. There is a good difference in tempo, but I didn't find this bringing any difficulty to the game. I think there is a good range and I definitely found tracks that I liked and kept playing. Let's talk about the graphics. Overall they're not going to blow you away, but they look fine, yet for some reason there are dragons and they feel really out of place with the type of game. Don't get me wrong, they look pretty cool, but they just don't fit the overall style. There is also some clipping issues when the objects come towards you, but I'm sure this can all be amended with a patch. You can change the environment you play, so if you're not a fan of the original there is a few to try. I personally preferred the darker environments as it made the colours pop. There are various glove options, some look pretty decent, but if you're not into customization then it will probably get ignored, although I'm glad that the option is there. Settings wise there are various sliders, but not much in terms of comfort settings, as with this game you stand and hit oncoming colours and duck now and then. I'd also like to add, if anyone struggles with squatting or dodging you can turn off the incoming barriers. There are various camera settings that can be used while playing the game. Each of these change the display on the social screen. I tried a few different ones, yet I found some to be too shaky and more others to look unnatural. The drone one was cool, but you do see the drone flying around, so it may distract you. I do like the fact that you can switch these around to try different ones, but I just kept it on default after testing them out. Overall, Box to the Beat is just another rhythm game, but don't take that as a bad thing. Sure, the game isn't perfect, but I had a ton of fun playing this and I will continue to play. It gives you a great workout, all while having an absolute smashing soundtrack. The dragon is a cool touch, even if it is slightly out of place. Now, let's discuss some of the issues I had with the game. As mentioned before, there was some clipping and this can be quite distracting at times. I also had a couple of crashes and had to reload the game. So, the question is, as always, should you buy this game? And personally, I think for the price of £15.99 it isn't too bad, especially as it seems there will be more added in the future. But if you already own multiple other rhythm games, then you won't be missing out by waiting for a sale. This concludes my review of Box to the Beat. If you've enjoyed this, make sure to stick around and I'll be covering all PSVR2 games, so you'll see the new releases as well as the old. Thanks for watching.